Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. This week, Bold and the Beautiful had Hope Logan do a number on Carter Walton when Ridge Forrester drops by for an unannounced visit to FC on the CBS soap. Ridge worked on Carter by pulling at his heartstrings. But it wasn't until Hope barges in and unintentionally gives the dressmaker enough ammunition to win the war. Bold and the Beautiful had Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, ready for a battle of the heart with his story of how these once best friends met. Ridge told Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, how well he remembers his comeback after Ridge suggested Carter work out a bit at a gym. Carter Walton's reply all those many years ago was to jokingly suggest that he's not about to take advice from a man sporting a mullet. Ridge said the two became instant friends that day. While Carter started down memory lane with Ridge, he remained guarded. Tears were shed and the two embraced, but then in Hope Logan, Annika Noel smashed through the mood in the room with her spiel about Carter. Although her words were more about her wants and needs. What came out of her mouth was far from the once angelic-like peacemaker Hope. Some Bold and the Beautiful viewers suggest Hope Logan has become a tyrant. Bold and the Beautiful had Hope Logan blow into the office like a tornado ready to destroy. After seeing Carter Walton and Ridge Forrester embrace, she verbally tears them away from each other. But her words about Carter are unintentionally humiliating, and Ridge picks this up and runs with it. Ridge Forrester changed her direction by throwing her words back at Carter with a spin on them. Hope Logan came off as a self-serving woman who runs the company by pulling Carter Walton's strings. Ridge let his once best friend know he sees who runs the company today, meaning Hope Logan. So the once mullet-sporting Forrester attempted to strip Carter Walton of his masculinity, and Hope's words gave Ridge Forrester all the ammunition needed to do that. When Hope Logan walked into that office and saw Carter Walton and Ridge Forrester embracing, she acted like the boss. She took over and barked at Ridge as if she were talking for Carter this week on Bold and the Beautiful. In Ridge's eyes, Hope Logan humiliated Carter. She unintentionally belittles him as the new boss to someone who jumps at her orders, and Ridge Forrester spared Carter no embarrassment by pointing this out to him. So Carter Walton now sees just how this looks to folks as Hope sashays around Forrester Creations like she owns the place. He is a man who likes the feeling of his lady love adoring him. But on Bold and Beautiful lately, there's not much admiration coming from Hope Logan unless it has to do with power. After Ridge Forrester visits, Carter Walton now likely sees what he thought was Hope adoring him as something different. It was nothing more than manipulation. But soon someone who gives him the admiration he seems to crave waltzes in, and more than his nostrils take notice. Bold and the Beautiful has Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, as a plant working with the Forresters to gain back control of the company. But something seems to happen as she role-plays. It looks like Daphne might genuinely be into her target. So, with Carter's rose-colored glasses starting to dim when looking at Hope and her agenda, he's ripe for what comes next. Daphne appears with all the sounds, sights, and over-the-top sense of seduction, and Carter will likely bite at the bait. Bold and the Beautiful may just script a wild love affair for Carter and Daphne, but only until he finds out why she showed up in the first place. Then the self-appointed boss will find out that everyone, including Daphne, has been playing him. So this might be too much humiliation for the man who would be king. It may prompt him to walk away from FC and the people he thought once cared about him, including Hope Logan. B&B spoilers suggest Carter Walton eventually discovers that it can be extremely lonely at the top as the CBS soap rolls along. In the world of the Bold and the Beautiful, power struggles and emotional manipulations often drive the narrative, and the latest shocker is no exception. Hope Logan, long known for her grace and dignity, has just delivered an earth-shattering humiliation to Carter Walton, leaving him vulnerable in ways he never expected. To make matters worse, this misstep has handed Ridge Forrester the perfect ammunition to cut Carter down once and for all. Hope has always been perceived as the moral compass of the Forrester-Logan Spencer world. However, recent events have shaken that image. In an unexpected and uncharacteristically ruthless move, she confronted Carter in front of a high-profile audience at Forrester Creations. What started as a private conversation about business quickly spiraled into a very public and very personal attack. Those present were left stunned as Hope exposed Carter's past indiscretions, including his scandalous affair with Quinn Fuller. While many in the Forrester family had already moved past the affair, Hope made sure to drag it back into the spotlight, painting Carter as an untrustworthy man both personally and professionally. But that wasn't all. Hope went even further by questioning Carter's judgment when it came to business. She insinuated that his personal relationships had interfered with his work as COO, leading to decisions that put Forrester Creations at risk. For Carter, who has worked tirelessly to prove himself as a loyal and capable executive, this public humiliation was nothing short of devastating. Ridge Forrester, already skeptical of Carter's role in the company, saw this as the perfect opportunity to finally act on his doubts. For months, Ridge had quietly questioned whether Carter was the right person to hold such a crucial position. Despite Carter's unwavering loyalty, Ridge has never fully trusted him, especially after his betrayals with Quinn and other questionable romantic entanglements. Hope's public humiliation of Carter gave Ridge the leverage he needed to push Carter out. With Hope's words echoing in the minds of everyone at Forrester Creations, Ridge had all the justification he needed to strip Carter of his COO position and cut him down professionally. Carter's downfall. Who will stand by him? Following this public spectacle, Carter finds himself on shaky ground. He had long been a trusted member of the Forrester team, but now his credibility is in shambles. Eric Forrester, once a staunch supporter, may have second thoughts about keeping Carter in a leadership role. Meanwhile, Xandi Forrester, who has been eyeing a bigger role in the company, might see this as his chance to push Carter out for good. But what about Hope? Does she truly mean to destroy Carter's career, or was she acting out of frustration and emotion? And if she regrets her actions, will she try to make amends, or is the damage irreparable? While Hope may have dealt Carter a crushing blow, she isn't free from consequences herself. Her sudden aggression has left many wondering if she's following in her mother Brooke Logan's footsteps, using emotional manipulation to gain the upper hand. Will this new, more cutthroat side of Hope alienate those closest to her, including her own father, Deacon Sharp? Furthermore, how will this impact Hope's own position at Forrester Creations? If Ridge decides that Hope's actions were out of line, could she face repercussions as well? And with Thomas Forrester lurking in the background, could this lead to yet another shift in their dynamic? While things look grim for Carter now, his story is far from over. He has always been resilient, and if there's one thing soap operas teach us, it's that no character stays down for long. Could Carter find a way to regain his reputation? Perhaps an unlikely ally, such as Katie Logan, might come to his defense. After all, Katie has always seen the good in him and may not be willing to let him fall without a fight. Or could Carter finally reach a breaking point and seek revenge? If he feels betrayed by the Forresters, he might decide to take drastic measures to protect his career and future. Would this mean a power struggle at Forrester Creations? Or could Carter align himself with a rival company to take down the fashion empire from the outside? With Carter weakened, Ridge now has an open playing field. But will he stop at just ousting Carter from his position, or will he take things a step further? Ridge has always been a dominant force at Forrester Creations, and with this new development, he might use it as an opportunity to restructure the company to his liking. However, Ridge should be careful, because in the world of the bold and the beautiful, power shifts can happen in the blink of an eye. Hope's bold and ruthless humiliation of Carter has sent shockwaves through the Forrester world, leaving careers and relationships hanging in the balance. With Ridge poised to take full advantage of the situation, Carter must navigate one of the most difficult periods of his life. Will he rise from the ashes, or has Hope's public takedown sealed his fate for good? One thing is certain, things at Forrester Creations will never be the same again.